Coffee time! Coffee! Cappuccino! Java! Yes!
Hello. Welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast, episode 272. Going to talk about Uber's legal win, DoorDash drone fail, and airport bans. All topics on the Gig Economy Podcast tonight. Go to gigeconomyshow.com. Dude, I just thought about the freaking clip of the day.
Clip of the week, yeah.
Clip of the week. I just remember why I like it's so we're so used to like doing stuff the exact same way, and then I was just realized because I think I had one, but I don't know because Faith's freaking still on vacation. But anyways,
I know.
GigEconomyShow.com for everything news related. I want to thank our Patreon members: Samson from Grand Rapids, Bud Dickman from North Carolina, Omar from Detroit. Delivery Cats from Michigan, Frank from Philly, Tom from Volo, Illinois, Jim from Connecticut, geez Louise, Miguel from GR, Linda from Tampa, Jerry Gillette from Kentucky, Faith from Las Vegas, Metal Kickass from Louisiana, and our new one, Anna from New York City via Ann Arbor, Michigan. And I want to talk about Anna real quick. She probably is like, oh no, don't talk about me. So this is kind of cool. I always send a message out to people that join the Patreon, and just like, hey, thanks for joining. I'd love to know what part of the country you're from. And I got this message a couple days ago. So, hold on, let me get a drink here. I'm like, got coffee going on. All right. She said she grew up out of Ann Arbor, love hearing Michigan references, live in New York City now. Probably not your usual listener. I don't do gig work. I'm one of the stereotypical Wall Street people, LOL, but I've been doing work trying to understand the gig economy companies as investments for the last 2 years, and I think driver perspective is super important. That's how I found you guys and have been listening every week since. Love your perspectives on recent news and have actually taken a few of your gripes back to the meetings with Uber management team. Didn't name you guys, don't worry. Thought you might enjoy knowing that. Never know how far your views might travel. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yes, most definitely.
My skeptical hippo eyes are like, are you a mole? Are you a mole? And now you're in our Patreon.
Got an Uber mole. Oh my god.
Uber mole. Well, she said, she talked about like gig apps as investment. So I'm thinking, well, maybe she is a like works for a brokerage firm or something like that. But then it sounds like she said she took stuff back to Uber. I'm like, do you work for Uber or do you work for an investment company?
Yeah.
Larry?
I don't know. I mean, she said Wall Street type, so that makes you think more investment banker.
Yeah, for sure.
But maybe they're doing working with Uber with some investing or. Yeah, like Steve says, maybe she's a hedge fund trader.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But then she said she's taken it to some of the like suggestions back to Uber. Then I'm like, okay, so interesting. Either way, I love that she joined. I love that she's been listening, but literally is not a gig worker because that makes me happy. I mean, of course, I want all gig workers, but it's kind of cool when somebody listens to that. Isn't your family?
Yeah, that's right. We'll take them all. We'll take anybody. If you want to listen, put up with us. We are happy to have you.
Absolutely. So, Anna, welcome. I'm glad Michigan references kind of make you think about home. So if you want to join the Patreon, even if you're not a gig worker, I guess promo it that way now. Go to patreon.com/the Gig Econ Podcast, and there you can sign up for a couple of tiers. We have a 7-day free trial. You can try it out, listen to it. If it's not your cup of tea, then you can cancel right away, or it just charges your card after 7 days. We would really appreciate the support, and check it out. And then Larry, no clip of the week. What we should do is like roulette and just like spin it.
Yeah, just hit something and play it.
And just play it.
Whatever it is.
But in my luck, it'll fall flat. You know what I mean? It won't even be that good. But
it'd be a silly question or something.
Yeah, for sure.
So our Telegram group, that's how we do a lot of our communications. It's like a texting app, but you can also do video or voice messaging, which is kind of nice when you're out, if you're driving, It's kind of hard to text and drive. It's not real safe, but it's real easy. You just hit that button and do a voice message. You can communicate with gig workers all over the country and talk to people who know the struggle you're going through doing gig work. We talk about what apps are hot, any new apps that we might try out. We bitch about passengers and customers to each other and just kind of walk through life together.
Yeah, it's a great app. I absolutely love it. And then Bubba Sue said
she wants her message.
I know, that's what I read, and I'm like,
that's what I read.
Here we go.
Please use my message.
This is a random 18-second message from Bubba Sue. I don't know what it says, but here we go.
I haven't done rideshare in a long time, so I'm not really sure what flash turbo zone means. But wow, yeah, you're surging all over the place. I guess because it's Sunday and everyone's out watching football, drinking, and ordering food and whatever.
Yeah, I can't hear any accent with that. I just don't know, what she's talking about, or when she says she doesn't have an accent.
Yeah.
So anyways, if you are in the Telegram group and you hear something funny or stupid, or you think it would be fun for clip of the week, send it my way. Faith needs to punch in and get back to work, my girl.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
All right, stories from the road. Larry, you can go first.
Okay, yeah. So it was fall break for WKU was Monday and Tuesday of this week. So Thursday, I actually stayed busy last Thursday, but a lot of the kids I think had probably gone on home. So most of my work was kind of on the not downtown or our campus area. It was kind of more on the outer outskirts of town, I guess. But it was steady. I think a lot of drivers were probably going on fall break too with their families, so not a lot of drivers out. So I stayed steady. Like I really didn't have much downtime. It was a good night. Nothing too crazy though. And then 3 of our sons were in town. We had one came in from he's over in the Virginia Beach area and Norfolk area, and then one from Cincinnati, one from Lexington. They were all here this weekend, so we did family stuff all weekend. And then last night went to the Dove Awards with my wife down in Nashville at the Bridgestone.
The what awards?
The Dove Awards. It's like the Grammys for Christian music.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. I put a picture in our chat of Broadway.
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to message like, what you doing downtown?
Yep. That's what we were doing. Yeah. So we had a good time.
Yeah. After the last trip, Broadway I think I'm done with it. I'm only down there during the day. I think I'm day drinking Broadway. I'm not night drinking. I'm too old to fuck with people. It's so busy.
It is usually very, very busy.
I don't remember it being that busy when my wife and I went down, but
yeah. And I just read like tonight, Post Malone's opening their bar. So he's doing a free concert on Broadway
my
tonight.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be crazy down there. And I'm glad it wasn't last night.
Yeah. That would have been a terrible plan on him to do it on the night of those awards.
Yeah.
I love Post Malone. I mean, I'm not his music I can, whatever. It's fine. It's
He's funny to watch. I mean, he seems like a happy guy. It seems like he enjoys what he does. And
it's
I've
chill.
not really read any bad things about him.
He seems like he reminds me of the Shaq of basketball. Shaq,
yeah.
he gives so much money away. He'll just randomly like buy the whole store's groceries and shit.
Yeah.
Like I freaking love that. I love people that are just like love doing that kind of stuff. So
definitely.
Stories from the road for me. I did Spark last weekend. I couldn't get an Amazon route to save my freaking life. Now, I could have got a route, but I wanted $25 an hour, and I'm just not going to do it for less than that. And for whatever reason, they just were not surging. I think I had one that I probably could have grabbed, but I think someone else grabbed it before me. Well, obviously someone did because I didn't get it, but most of the time they were all like $21 an hour, and I don't know, man. As everything in the world seems to be increasing in prices, I kind of got to stick, to my guns on that.
Mm-hmm.
At least with Walmart, if it's a little less per hour that averages, I'm not driving that much. I'm not driving very far. I think I did I worked just Saturday, and I think I drove 70 miles, and I did $120. Or did I say 7 miles or 70?
You said 70.
Okay, yeah, 70. Yeah, that. But I mean, that's so low compared to 150, 180 that I'm doing.
Yeah, on an Amazon route, yeah.
And, for me, it's better to be in the city like I am because I don't burn as much energy. But, yeah, so I don't know. I don't think I'll be doing anything this weekend. I know we're talking about it early, but, yeah, I'd like to see Amazon, like, it's supposed to be the busy time, or maybe this is a lull now because it's like before the holidays. I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, that Amazon Prime Day or whatever was yesterday and today.
Oh, it was?
So maybe they had I don't know if they're calling it Prime or what they're calling it, but it was just like Prime, and it's a big giant sale. So
okay,
they've been it was yesterday and today it ends tonight. So if you want to buy something, you got to get it before tonight. So maybe all that stuff will be shipping out this in the next few days, and that'll make things busy.
Speaking, I don't know. I feel like they used to have like the one, and now they have like 4 a year. So I don't even pay attention. But speaking of that, one of our chat members,
the 1 cent,
so I'll post it in here. I went to it, and most of it is absolute trash.
Yeah, and you can only do 3 items.
Okay.
Did you see that?
No, but you can search for other stuff, and it's not a penny, but it's still considerably cheaper.
Right.
It's I searched for like men's shorts, and they were considerably cheaper. So whatever it is beta. I see at the top it says beta on it. So they're trying something out. Like I don't know, like Temu.
Yeah, because it's a different cart even. Because like I had stuff in the cart.
Oh,
and then I went to regular Amazon and it didn't show anything in my cart, so it is different. But yeah, I was all in there, man. I had like 12 things in my cart, and then I saw at the top where it says 3 items.
So you only can buy 3
for a penny. Yes.
Okay. God, I don't even know if I could flip any of that stuff. I mean, I spent like maybe 3 minutes on it.
Yeah.
And Bubba Sue looks like garbage. Yeah, a lot of it was just like, what the fuck would I do with this?
Yeah, you're like, what is this? There's like 18,000 different kind of phone cases in there, and then these random screws and
it was some random stuff. Did you try to check out? Did you have to pay for shipping, or
if you have to get $25 or else you pay shipping?
See, that's where they get you.
Right. You're going to buy 3 things that are crap for a penny, and then you're going to buy something else to make $25, and they're going to make their money still,
okay. All right.
They know they're not going to be losing money. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. So
poor Bezos, he needs some money.
Yeah, for sure. But it was still kind of I might.
It's fun to look around.
Yeah, I might let my kids here buy some shit for a penny. Let's see what it's like.
I know. I posted it at work in our little chat, and like 5 of us were all just sitting around looking through all this junk today.
Yeah, it is definitely junk. So all right, gig economy in the news. This was pretty exciting to see. I got it up on TikTok right away. I thought it would do better, but maybe people knew about it. Larry, tell us about DoorDash and how amazing it is.
This is something that as gig workers we've talked about for a long time, in many of the apps that we do. Started out in rideshare because we're good at what we do, and so people ask us, "Hey, how can I get you again?" And in rideshare, you have to just give them your number and say, call me or text me or whatever. But DoorDash has finally introduced where you can favorite your shoppers. So this picture, this graphic says, would you, it's a DoorDash order. It says, would you like Shamarian to shop for you again? If they're unavailable, your order will be sent to the next available shopper. So you can favorite them, and then the next time you place an order, if they're available, looks like they're going to get your order.
Yeah.
And so, this is something that is great if you're a good shopper or good at whatever gig you're doing. You want something like this, because I can't tell you how many times I've had people ask me, how can I get you again as a driver?
Yeah. TikTok creating with Kita shipped already has preferred shoppers. Yeah, I mean, that's been around since they started.
Right, preferred, yeah.
But that was a little scammy. Not scammy, but it was tough to get into shipped if you weren't on the. It almost felt like multi-level marketing. Yeah. Like if you weren't in it on the ground floor, you ain't gonna get shit during the week. Yeah. You're gonna get the shit that goes to promo because no one's taking it at the end of the day. But shipped has always had it. That's kind of the thing. But the rest of the apps, we talked about Lyft recently in the last like couple months, right?
Lyft started it. Wait a minute. Yeah, Lyft started it. Uber hasn't done it yet.
Are we sure? Because I was talking on the TikTok I recorded.
I don't think so.
I swear we talked about it, but the Lyft one is only for reservations.
It's only for scheduled rides,
stupid.
which doesn't happen here. I haven't seen a scheduled ride in probably 3 years here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creating with Keita says, yeah, Shift is big on relationships. I am big on it too. I wish we could do that. I mean, I think it brings the more like you feel like it's a business, which you should always treat it like a business with write-offs and just being smart with stuff. But this, I think, with like being able to favorite somebody, like there's a guy that I think he's an alcoholic. I'll just be honest with you. I kind of feel bad for him. Him and I I was like, man, take care of yourself. But on Saturday mornings, he usually orders like some food and a big bottle of vodka. And this is like 8 o'clock in the morning. But like, it would be cool because like we've already built this little bit of rapport. Like if I'm online, it would be cool that I get his order.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned that. As a rideshare driver, I had a guy, and there for a while, for months, I would get him almost every Saturday, and I'd pick him up, and he's probably late 70s, early 80s.
Okay.
Walked pretty slow. Took him a minute to get in the car. And we went about maybe a mile to the liquor store.
Okay.
He'd get his bottle, maybe one or two other things, and bring him back home,
Yeah.
and but yeah, relationships are big. I love making relationships with the passengers, and have worked at doing that over the years, and for them to be able to favorite you, and then if you're available, then you get preference over them. I would love that.
I mean, you would freaking clean up.
Yeah.
Like if you could get regular like rides with favorites, like I think every queued ride, it would be one of your favorites.
Right. So, cause it's very clunky when they ask you, and I don't ever tell them no. I'll give them I'll either tell them, hey, text me or message me on Instagram or something where I'll see it on the phone, pop up.
Yeah.
I was like, don't call me, cause I'm probably going to be in the middle of a ride and I can't answer it.
Yeah.
So just text me.
Yeah.
But then you have to, like, they'll call them, hey, can you pick us up at 11:30 tonight? Well, you have to stop driving at about 11 because you might get a ride, and if it's busy, you're missing out on money. And then 11, half the time it gets there at about 11:25, they'll message you, oh, hey, somebody gave us a ride, or we got a ride, or you're like, you just want to scream.
Yeah.
So something like this, where it's all in the app, it's all together, and if it doesn't happen, then it's out of your hands. That would be wonderful.
Yeah, I just feel like those other, like Uber and Lyft, though, they don't, I like that she brought up relationships, because that's such a good thing. I don't think they care about that. They just look.
No, they care about the getting that person a driver as fast as possible.
Yeah.
They don't care if that person's driving a beat down car, if this person's even the correct driver. they don't care about any of that.
But
so you can pick them up.
But how hard would it be to be like, okay, you're the I favorited you, Larry, and you request a ride. It would try to ping my phone. If it's not there, boom, right to the boom.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be hard at all.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be hard. What I'm saying is they're probably thinking, okay, it's going to ping Larry. Well, Larry's 20 minutes or 15 minutes, 20 minutes across town.
Yeah.
And Uber doesn't want that. They want to turn that, they want to turn that over.
They would have to set some parameters, because I don't want them pinging me when I'm 20 minutes away either. I don't want to take that ride. So you would have to be able to set up some, go ahead.
Yeah, what if it's one of your passengers who favorited you, and like I said, I'm 20 minutes away and they want me for a ride, but it's going 2 miles down the road and it's paying me $3.
Yeah.
I don't want that. So there needs to be parameters on both sides that you can set for the passenger and for the driver.
And I think it's different with shopping, because it's more localized. It's, you're not driving very far. It could be like a big item or a big order.
Yeah, and I think you do have more of a chance to build a relationship when you're shopping for somebody, because that's something everybody's going to get food. Usually at least once a week, and you can have that repeat shopper. They can learn your preferences, and like, okay, I know they'd be okay if I substituted this, and it's just it's a different atmosphere than rideshare.
It is for sure. Yeah, I like it. I don't do.
Yeah.
I mean, I tend to only if I am on DoorDash, which I did do one DoorDash Saturday.
Oh yeah,
and one or maybe two Uber deliveries, but I end up getting shopping orders on DoorDash. I typically.
I think I need to get another card. I don't think I even have a DoorDash card anymore.
Yeah, I use it. It's Google. It's digital now. Like I have a card.
Oh, really?
But like, yeah, it's Uber's the only one that doesn't let you put it digitally. Everyone else, Instacart, DoorDash, it's all digital on my phone, so I don't even have to fuck with it.
Oh, nice. So it's like Apple Pay?
Yeah, just like Apple Pay. Yep. You just hit the button and then the card pops up and you just ding.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'm using DoorDash on my Android phone, so it's Google Wallet or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, similar.
Yeah, but this guy or gal, I'm sorry, I don't know the name, but 604 shops. I'm assuming that's what
that's nothing to sneeze at.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. So obviously this person does a really good job. So
for sure.
All right. Moving on, not stuff that we really want to talk about, but Uber is found. Now, we've talked about this several times about the sexual assaults and that are going on in safety, but it says Uber is not liable for the sexual assault of a woman who said she was attacked by her driver on a rideshare ordered from the ride-sharing app. The jury found that Uber was negligent in terms of measures it puts in place to protect the anonymous woman's safety, but found the negligence was not a substantial factor in causing the woman's harm. That's interesting.
Yeah,
so like you're shitty at safety.
You're kind of guilty, but not really guilty.
Yeah, you're shitty at safety, but you're not liable. So, basically, and they're suing for a bunch of money. I don't know. They said that their, Uber spokesperson said they've worked years to raise the bar on safety. The lawsuit also alleged Uber was aware it had a problem with drivers assaulting riders, but kept data on how many assaults took place from the public and did not take action to address the issue. Uber has maintained it should not be liable for criminal conduct by its drivers. It connects with passengers and that its background checks, disclosures about assaults were sufficient. So, in the last little part, despite these measures, Uber's safety reputation has remained fragile. In the last safety report published last year covering the 2021-2022 period, Uber said, reports of serious sexual assaults on the platform have fallen by 44% since its report in 2017-2018. Wow. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
we've talked about this many times. Where is that line where they're responsible or they're not responsible?
Yeah,
and it's tough because you can look at it from both sides and make good points and a case for it. What else can they do? We've never come up with a really great answer.
I feel, and people are not going to like this, I feel they've done a lot since they started. I mean, I think they need to make stuff more mandatory, like I don't know if the recording is, like the audio recording. I don't know if that automatically does it. I'm not sure if you have to opt in for that. But I think they've done a lot. I mean, a background check is only as good. I mean, even for the school like I work at, it's only as good as it is.
Yeah.
Like, what I mean?
Get a background check today and go murder somebody tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, it's only as, I don't know what people want more on the background check. Even if you're fingerprinted, it's the same thing. Okay, that seems like it is more detailed. But, I mean, there's a lot of rapists running around that have never been caught or don't have a criminal record.
Right. The one thing that I can say is there seems to be several stories over the years that we've read and where it seemed like Uber was stonewalling and they could have done more.
Absolutely.
Than they did. I mean, it's like the one we read where the driver took away and had the kid in the car. And, it like took an act of Congress to get Uber to give any information about this driver.
Yeah.
Stuff like that's ridiculous.
And they've definitely come a long way. They talked about 2017 to 18. I think I would probably guess it's been reduced a little bit, but why has it been reduced? From your safety things, or is it just people are
y'all change the way y'all report and
or
is it pencil whipped?
Oh yeah, or passengers are being more vigilant about being safe.
Yeah,
and not putting up with bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's unfortunate. It still happens. I think I told this story a few weeks ago. I had a passenger and had two ladies, and the one lady was like, "Hey, tell him about your driver last night." And she was telling me the driver was hitting on her the whole way home. It was just her in the car. They get to her apartment. She starts to get out. She puts her hand up on the headrest to push herself out of the car, and he grabbed her by the arm and wouldn't let her go. And she stuck her hand in her purse, and she's like, "I got a gun and I will shoot you." And she had to tell him twice before he would even let her go. And I was like, "Well, I hope you reported him." "Well, I tried, but I couldn't find anything in the app." I'm like, "Please keep trying, please."
Yeah.
There's a way in there to report it. Even if it doesn't say that's what you need to contact them about, just click something where you can leave a message.
That's embarrassing it doesn't surprise me that it's hard, because even when I go in there, it's like, I don't know where the fuck I am.
Oh yeah. When I try to, every time I have, you have somebody leave an item in your car, you go to try to report it. They've changed it. Every time I think I've ever done it, they've changed it from the last time I did it. And sometimes you can figure out how to report it, and sometimes I haven't been able to find it.
And I understand them not putting it front and center, because I also think people would take advantage of that. But there should be a button that says safety, report your driver, or something. I don't know. We don't use the app a lot. But another thing you got to remember, that driver knows where she lives.
Yeah,
that's the big problem with reporting, because if he puts two and two together, obviously it's anonymous. That, he may come back a knocking.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she, not that it still couldn't be a problem, but she did live in an apartment complex. So
that's a little better.
Exactly, but it's a little better. But I mean, do you want to not report it on the chance that he might come back? So, I can see where that would be a concern.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do other than just keep trying to report it. I mean, send an email, freaking record a TikTok, do something. Get somebody's attention, because that is not good.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you have to do, you should have a receipt that has his name and his probably car license. Take a screenshot of that and send it to Uber if you have to tweet it, because that gets their attention. Yeah, I guess whenever I've tweeted anything at Uber support or whatever, I've always gotten a pretty quick response.
Yes, me as well.
Email might take forever, but you tweet it out to in the Twitter sphere or whatever they call it, or X sphere, I guess now.
Yeah,
and usually you'll get a response because they watch that stuff.
I also feel like Twitter is the best one to get somebody's attention. Mm-hmm. I don't know why.
It seems like it.
I don't know why, if it's because everything's public there and there's really not. I mean, you can follow people, but a lot shows up even if you don't follow them, especially if it gains traction. Then everyone's seeing it. Yeah. So
yeah. I think maybe 3 times I've had issues with Uber or Lyft, one or the other, and tweeted about it. And man, within a couple hours at the most, it got a response from them.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Go to Twitter. I say Twitter. I can't say X.
I know X.
Everyone knows what I mean when I say it. So
everybody knows when you say Twitter. It's like, again, it's how can someone be so smart in some things and so stupid in other things to name your thing X?
Because he doesn't give a shit. He's got more.
Well, I mean, look at what he named his kids. So that tells him he's got a problem naming shit.
Doesn't he have a kid named Xylophone? I don't know. I just made that.
No,
up.
But it's some mathematical equation you can't even pronounce.
Yeah. Good idea. I would change my name immediately when I became an adult. Yeah. All right, Larry, Uber drivers blocked from airport trips after high cancellation rates.
Yeah, so this story is from the UK, so I haven't heard about it happening here, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
So Uber started issuing some temporary suspensions to drivers who will repeatedly cancel airport trips. and some of them are being restricted from even getting airport trips, after they've canceled so many for up to, it says 4 weeks. So they kind of put you in a timeout for 4 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not related to low acceptance rate. It's cancellation rate. So just want to make that clear, because there's some questions about that. So these people that accept trips and then cancel them, and it happens to all of us for one reason or another, but it seems like some of these drivers do it on a regular basis. Because I know I picked up people and like, man, I had 4 drivers. Now they accepted the trip, they started driving this way, and then they got close and they canceled. And you just wonder what the heck's going on.
I don't know if they're playing the cancellation game or something, but
maybe trying to park close enough to get the cancellation. I don't know either, but yeah. So it has a graphic that, shows it popped up on these people's accounts. It says, account update, airport trips have been blocked due to excessive high airport cancellation rate. Your account has been temporarily blocked from receiving trips to and from the airport for 4 weeks. So yeah, I'm gonna put your time out for a month from airport trips, which wouldn't I don't do airport trips anymore. So
yeah, I mean, they're not worth it anymore.
Well, not from here. Yeah. Because like I said, used to be $95-$100 and now they're like $42.
Do you even have an airport in Bowling Green?
We do have an airport in Bowling Green. It has no customer flights. It's all private planes. There's no commercial flights.
That with they've
had it a couple of times. They had some flying to Atlanta. They had some that flew to Destin, Florida, and they apparently weren't getting enough people doing it. So yeah,
that's weird that people would rather drive to Nashville to get a flight, which is a big city, but I mean, so is Nashville the closest airport then?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a pain in the ass.
It is. I mean, it's from depending on if there's no traffic, I could be at the airport in about an hour and 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah,
right around there.
I mean, I guess if we didn't have one here, it would be us to like driving to Detroit, I guess, to fly. Which I'm sure, back when Grand Rapids. I mean, I don't know how long the airport's been around, but it was shitty for a long time. So I bet a lot of people did drive to Detroit.
Yeah, and our airport is kind of landlocked. It's right off the busiest road in Bowling Green. Okay. It's kind of crazy. They built a trans park out north of town, and the whole talk when they were building this trans park was going to be they were going to move the airport out there. They're going to have rails coming in there, trucks coming in there, and I don't know what exactly happened, but they built the trans park and it's booming now. I mean, they're having to try to acquire more land because so many factories and stuff have moved out there. Okay. But the airport never, something happened and it never got moved. And, I don't know all the politics that go behind that. But I think if it was able to get moved to somewhere else with a little more cushion around it. Yeah. Because right now there's apartments on one side, there's a main road, restaurants, everything right on the other side of the airport, and there's neighborhoods right there. It's all right there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure a politician put money in his pocket and then moved on.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, moving on. So we've talked about, autonomous. This is a DoorDash. This is the DoorDash. It's called introducing Dot, the company's first commercial autonomous delivery. So we'll watch that real quick.
Meet Dot, DoorDash's first commercial autonomous delivery robot rolling out around Phoenix. At just 1/10 the size of a car, DoorDash says this all-electric bot can travel up to 20 miles per hour on sidewalks, bike lanes, and even roads, using built-in navigation tech like GPS, radar, lidar, and cameras. Dot stands at 4 feet 6 inches tall, but don't think that its cute headlights means it can't do the heavy lifting. At 350 pounds, the company says Dot can carry 6 large pizza boxes or up to 30 pounds at once.
Okay, for those on TikTok, get the full show at YouTube. We're not quite yet to 1,000. We can't stream all our stuff, so you wonder why we were just staring and not speaking. That's why. Yeah. So Dot the delivery, that thing's stupid looking, by the way. It reminds me of, and maybe this is before, no, I feel like it had been around when you were a kid, the Cozy Coupe, the Little Tikes Cozy Coupe. Did your kids ever have that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it had the yellow top, but then the red sides, and you push it around. That's what it reminds me of.
It does. Yeah. Yeah. I can definitely see that.
So, yeah, it says it holds up to 30 pounds, 6 large pizzas. I don't know. It just looks a little childish. It's weird that they went that route. The Uber.
Yeah, they try to make them look friendly or,
like maybe that's
something cute, I guess. Something non-threatening. I don't know.
Maybe they're tired of everything else getting the shit kicked out of them, like Waymos and Uber ones, and they're like, well, we'll cute it up a little bit. Maybe they'll be less likely to beat the shit out of it with a bat.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I don't think it'll help.
Yeah, it didn't really. That video, I guess, kind of dropped the ball there. I didn't really say where they were coming out. I thought we talk about so much shit. I already assumed that DoorDash was doing this.
Yeah, it is. It's like the favorite drivers in Uber. You hear we do. We've talked about how many different companies doing autonomous deliveries now, a bunch.
Yeah,
and different iterations of that too. Different methods, whether it be drone or these autonomous vehicles or the the big pizza van that they had and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It does all run together after a while, and you're like, man, I thought they did that already.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Bubba Sue's looks they're in Arizona. Yeah, I mean,
that's where all the autonomous stuff.
Well,
starts.
I was gonna say, I was thinking about my area. I'm like, everyone hates the snow, but you'll be able to keep your job here because they're not running those fuckers in the snow. I mean, maybe, but like.
We'll see. We'll see. It'll be interesting. When we were in Nashville last night, I was really looking for the Waymos, man. I didn't see any, but I was looking for them.
Are they live now? No,
I think they're still testing.
Well, Jesus, how long does it take to do that? Like,
I don't know, man.
I mean, how do they have to map everything? The maps have been around. I don't know. Maybe they actually have video of it.
Yeah,
before they can do that, but it just seems like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm hoping I get an email from Waymo, when they get in this area. I've got their app.
Yeah, I actually downloaded it too.
Yeah. So, I think we downloaded it when we were in Nashville.
Yeah. I'm assuming they will send you an email when they're.
I hope so. I'll keep checking, but I'm sure I'll see it on the news here somewhere. Whether I get an email or not, I'm hoping anyway. But yeah, as soon as that happens, man, I'm gonna run down there and take a trip. And
you might have
video it all.
You might have to take a poverty airport ride to at least get a little something.
at least make a little money.
It might pay for your Waymo ride.
There you go.
Traveler says the dock can hold one small child. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. You could probably do that.
35. What did it say? 30, 35 pounds?
30 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be cool. This is like totally squirrel moment. Speaking of toddler, wouldn't it be cool that you could I don't know who would do this, but put your kid in one of those and you have control over it and you drive it over to grandma's house or something like that. So you didn't have to or not even you drive it. Just it's
you program it in.
Yeah. And you just hit grandma's and it just all right, kids, see you in a bit. And just, buzz down the sidewalk. I mean, that'd probably be a little dangerous,
Probably. Yeah.
Because someone could pick it up and take it. I mean, it's 300 pounds though, that machine.
Yeah, just stick them in a Waymo. Be safer.
Yeah, it actually would be safer. All right. So I didn't read this, but I hope this applied. This mileage one, Larry. You want to go ahead with that?
Yeah. So let me close this ad, and this story talks about a person, getting in their Uber ride, their Uber car, and that they hired, and gets in and having to glance over and look at the odometer, and he's a car content creator already, but he was just taking Uber. He wasn't working really or anything, but he gets in, glanced down at the odometer, and it had 398,000 miles on it, and of course this caught him by surprise, and he was pretty excited about it. So he made sure, he struck up a conversation and talked to the driver, kind of asking him about what the vehicle's history was. And he said, it turns out that the guy bought the 2019 Jeep Cherokee brand new with just 25 miles on it. So the guy's put almost 400,000 miles in about 7 years. And of course, reading this whole story reminds us of one of our faithful listeners.
Yeah.
North Carolina, who has a Honda Civic with 700,000 miles on it, and his has original engine original transmission, everything. And so this one, the guy asked him if he did any really big repairs on this Jeep Cherokee, and then the guy told him he didn't really have to do anything major. He said he's done alternator once, one starter. He's gone through a couple batteries, had to change a radiator out once, and then tires, normal maintenance, stuff like that, but no engine problems, no transmission problems, anything like that. So it's always neat, to hear these kind of things. A Jeep with that surprised me with 400,000 miles on it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, fucking Chrysler sucks. Yeah. And Jeeps, mechanics love Jeeps because they're always in the freaking shop. No offense to anyone's got a Jeep. I mean, yours might be great. And, there is, how they have lemons? This is a lemon. This is an orange. So this is not a lemon, but I think it's very rare for a 2019, what is it? A
Jeep Cherokee.
Cherokee. Now, the Cherokees were the best of the Jeeps, I will have to say, as far as quality. But that's wild.
Yeah, the guy said that the driver said that he does do name brand tires. He swaps them out regularly every 50,000 miles. And then the driver was joking with him. And the guy asked him, so no major problems on the Jeep with almost 400,000 miles on it. And the guy said, no, I think it's divine intervention. That's the only way to explain it.
Well, exactly. That's what I say. It's not a lemon. It's an orange.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a lot of miles for a Jeep.
It is. And honestly, if it's in Illinois, I mean, my daughter, the Pilot I have, it's got 285,000.
Yeah.
The back is rusting out like a mofo. Like that.
Oh, yeah?
I'd be wondering what that body looked like being Illinois because they have the road salt like we do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of road salt there.
Yeah. And we've put more than he has on that Pilot. I mean, we still have original engine transmission, but we had to put like power steering, like the whole power steering thing had to be replaced. I fell in that hole too, so that had to be all replaced. So the radiator isn't original. That I had to get a radiator fixed. But that's a Honda, and John's is a Honda. That's expected.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah, Hondas and Toyotas, man. They'll go and go if you take care of them.
I mean, 700,000 is unexpected for any car.
That's crazy.
I don't care, and he doesn't. It's not like he, I mean, he obviously drives the shit out of that thing.
Yes.
But I mean, it's not like he's like. I mean, he'll probably kick me in the throat, but I don't see him being like super meticulous on maintenance. I mean, obviously he gets the oil change and stuff, but I don't know. It just feels like he really hasn't quote unquote babied it.
Yeah, no, I didn't sound like it. I mean, never has. He's not always talking about, I just, had to do this or did this on the car or did this on the car. No, he's just driving it, putting tires on it and everything like that. But
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, the guy, he should get in Guinness Book of World Records with a Jeep that has that many miles on it, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. Some of the comments were pretty funny. One of them said, "This one belongs in the Mileage Impossible Facebook group," and another one said, "I spy a check engine light on the dash."
Well, that doesn't mean shit. I bought my Pilot with 77,000. I think at like 150, the check engine light came on, and it's been intermittent since. And every time I brought it in, my mechanic's like, it's emissions. I was like, well, fuck that. I'm not doing.
Yeah. I have a light on. It's, the tire, I have two of my tire sensors are out, and every time I take it in for something, they'll call, hey, just want to let you know your tire pressure sensors are out, on two of the wheels. You want to get those replaced? And I'm like, nah, I drove 35 years without knowing what my tire pressure was. I can look at them every now and then.
I would get those replaced. They're so affordable. It's not even that expensive. They're like $25 a piece. It's like, that would drive me nuts. No, that would be me. I mean, the emissions thing is probably catalytic converter. It's going to cost me $2,000 to replace whatever's going on. Like, I don't live in California or wherever you have a smog or emissions test, so I don't even care.
Yeah, no, they were saying like $200.
What? Where did you go?
I go, well, this is at a dealership.
Oh, well, there you go. That $200 with no lube.
Yeah, a piece. Yeah,
a piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, maybe I've never priced out those sensors, but I feel like Discount Tire would be like $30-$40. Okay, I'm upping it from 25. I don't know. Maybe it's
I mean, I might just buy them, the sensors, because I can't remember if I told you, but our where I work, our college, we have classes.
Oh, yeah.
And so I can get work done there for just
because they got to be programmed.
So I might ask them the professor over there if that's something they do, and I can just buy the parts and have them put them on.
Might be a good idea. I don't know, that the tire thing would drive me nuts. If the light was on, I'd be like always checking them. I'm kind of with my car, it burns through rubber because it's heavier. I mean, tires is the one thing that kind of sucks with the EVs, but
I like it. It's one of those things. It's been on so long, I don't even notice it. And then like one day, my wife drove my car and she calls me. She's like, "Hey, I just want to ask you about this light." I'm like, "Nah, it's good. It's good."
At least she asked you. My wife, the other day I got in and it says maintenance due, and I'm like, "Babe, this is for an oil change." Oh, I didn't know. Like, she's not dumb, but she's just she's like, "I figured you take care." But I'm like, in your car once every 3 months. Like, I don't know.
You gotta tell me.
Just tell me. Like, I'll take care. In fact, I'm going Saturday to get the tires rotated and the oil change. So
there you go.
DoorDash drone fail. I thought this was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Shit. Do I not have it in here? Okay, maybe this is it. Oh, that's not it. Nope. Motherfucker. Did I not download it? I hate my life.
No, I know you did. No, you did, because I watched it when I was prepping for the show.
Are you sure?
It's in there.
Yeah, I don't think it's in there. It's not.
Oh, maybe I just clicked on it. Maybe I just clicked on it in the show notes. That's it.
Hold on a minute. Son of a bitch. Every freaking time I do this. All right, hold on a second. No, I don't want this. What am I doing?
It's all good.
No, it's not. I freaking hate this. I prep for the show. I literally, what I started doing is like, the second I put it for the show, like I go into because there's all bootleg apps to get this shit to download.
Right. Yeah.
And I immediately go to and do it right away. So I have it. So I don't know if I forgot to hit that, but here we go. It's loading in here now because I'm a semi-professional and I know what I know what I need to do and fill time, but it's spinning right now because it is a video, so it does take there we go. Here it is.
No fucking way.
Oh man.
So for the audio listeners, it's DoorDash. It is DoorDash.
Yeah.
It looked like a DoorDash bag, and it's up there spinning the drone, and then it's going to drop it down, and it breaks free.
Yeah. It's starting to come down. It's probably, I don't know, a good 50, 75 feet in the air. And it looks like the string that it lowers down, or the cable that it lowers down from the drone on, broke for some reason, because you can see it coming down too.
Yeah.
But they airmailed that thing.
and then it lands on the roof.
Yeah.
I mean, at least if it was like not food and it was maybe like, I don't know, although if it was like a can of or a glass jar of like tomato sauce, that's everywhere. So I bet she still didn't get a refund.
Up there.
What'd you say?
It's the Breaking Bad pizza up there.
Oh my God. That lady, did she finally sell that thing? Did she put it up for sale?
Yeah, I think so.
She's so dumb. You know what she should do? She should just like Airbnb that bitch. You know what I mean? Or
people would pay a pretty.
Oh my God, it would pay for your mortgage plus. Like, what are you doing? You're acting like a Karen because everyone's driving by taking pictures. Just fucking be smart about it, people. Be smart.
Be an American. Make money off of it.
Yeah, exactly. America. All right, now we have the Waymo. Waymo in the news. So there's some flooding. I can't remember where, but this Waymo is on the struggle bus.
This just happened. This is the control flood zone in the green belt. We're right on Hayden. This Waymo just drove right into this flood. If you look in the distance, I see him, baby. You see in the distance, too, we got one of our Scottsdale Eagles on the telephone pole hanging out. In a day or two, we're going to have some dead catfish and carp in our front yard. But we'll have vultures, too.
Okay.
Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay. First of all, there's several things. Jason doesn't watch the whole video, so he starts talking about a fucking eagle at the end. I'm like, oh, God, what is happening?
Dead catfish in the yard.
Yeah. He's more like a hillbilly, not an Arizonian. And then I love that it floods that much. Like they have a sign. Like that shit is dangerous.
Well, and he said a controlled flood zone.
Controlled.
That's what he said in there. So it looks like maybe. Yeah, I don't know exactly what that means, but that's he mentioned that at the beginning.
Yeah.
So he said this Waymo went to the controlled flood zone. So.
Yeah. So meaning, are you hinting at that they opened the dam and it did that on its own?
Yeah, maybe.
Controlled?
I mean, it looked like maybe that was that ditch or whatever was kind of built maybe for some kind of controlled release of water or something. I don't know, but we've seen similar videos. We played similar videos, but the other one like that, the Waymo like went out into the middle and then just stopped and just stayed. At least this one backed up,
right?
got out of there.
I often, if it's controlled, I'm pretty like put some like gates up. I don't know. Maybe it's not feasible because it goes all the way down, but it's weird that you would flood your street where, I mean, if you see the video of the traffic on the other side, I mean, it was busy. I mean, that wasn't the flood area, but it's not like it was like some rural area.
No. Scottsdale's not rural.
Yeah. So I don't know. That seems kind of weird, but yeah, the Waymo actually kind of didn't go all the way through. I thought this was the one I saved. There was another one where it did go all the way through. Maybe that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So good old Waymo there. All right, Octopus tablet. This is something you want to get if you're a rideshare driver because you want to make a little extra money. This is trivia, all this fun stuff that they do. They really localize. Well, I don't know if they localize it, but they, at least for like, you know, the baseball playoffs are going on right now and just kind of have a lot of cool stuff. And I know Larry was going to do a test. He says he's going to do everything, but he never does. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But you can get this tablet for free. They give you the tablet, the charger, the case, all that stuff. And you know, if you're you know, a weekend warrior, you might make $50. If you're full time, you make definitely $100 a month. So did you test this out at all with the tipping on Uber? I don't know how you were going to do that, but.
Well, I drove Thursday, but I didn't drive the weekend, so not a whole lot of points there. I probably need to, you know, drive a fair amount for maybe a month or so, and kind of get, you know, a good amount of data to look at, and then look at the, you know, previous months and kind of compare things. But
I guess we were looking at if you could still do everything on the tablet with the Uber app portion.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll need to get somebody in the car that I know and say, hey, can I stop for a minute and look or can you video this and show me what's going on?
Yeah, just next time you get one of your friends in there, just say, hey, I'll give you I don't know, give them a sucker.
I'll give you a free ride.
Yeah, or refund it after you're done, and then they can get the data on it. But check it out. It's free. Everything's free, and so why wouldn't you?
And they replace it if something breaks. I've had a couple cables break, or somebody even steals the tablet. You just email them, and they replace it for free. And people love it. They really do. Playing the games, they love playing trivia, and it's fun to watch the person in the front seat that has no idea there's a tablet back there wonder why these people are shouting these random words.
So for sure.
Entertainment for the driver.
Larry, this is a picture that someone saved. It is there we go.
Yeah, so this is in San Jose, California airport. They have this shows the airport pickup spot, and they have a specified place and a big sign that says autonomous vehicle ride share.
Yeah.
So they have a specified pickup place for the autonomous vehicles in San Jose to pick up passengers from the airport.
I wonder why they're differentiating it. Maybe it's just safer for the Waymos if they're all in a collective area instead of like.
Yeah, that's a good question. I did not think about that. But yeah, you wonder why it has to be separate from just the rideshare pickup.
I mean, they should be able to navigate any other car. So if it's,
they probably know how stupid some drivers can be, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna put the Waymos by themselves so they don't get involved in all this mess.
Yeah, or someone paid something to, like
Could be, yeah,
to be like get their own
have
area,
their own spot. Yeah,
which I don't blame
awesome
them. I mean, if they can do that, it kind of highlights that this is autonomous.
Yeah, I mean, they're owned by Google. I mean, I don't know if Google has any money, but
the last time I checked, they were barely making it.
Barely scraping by.
Yeah, barely scraping by. So it's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I'm ready. I mean, I'm ready when I'm traveling to take a fucking Waymo. Like, I don't want to be with people. Like, I'll be with you, but like, I don't want to have to
deal with a driver. Yeah, you don't have to tip. Don't have to do that.
That was
worry about some person up there who doesn't know how to drive and didn't speak the language and didn't smell good and all that stuff.
Well, man. I mean, we had stories, even though they weren't wild stories, but when we were in Nashville, each driver, it was a little like didn't have the air on or
whatever. I'm just glad we didn't have anybody that was holding their phone.
Oh God, that would have pissed. I'd have one star that shit if I
you would have said something. I know
I might have.
I think we would. I think all of it. I think we would have. Especially, I mean, there's olives there. We're like, yeah, we're gonna say something.
Well, I wouldn't have said it till I was getting out. I'm like, hey, dude, you can't hold your freaking phone. That's so dangerous.
That is so dangerous. Yeah, I mean, in Tennessee's a hands-free state. You're not even supposed to touch your phone.
Yeah, I don't even know why that. Even without the law, how does that feel safe? Don't you feel like you're gonna get in an accident?
Yeah, you're driving one-handed.
And then it's down, so you're looking down at the maps like this, or you're blaring the audio, and it's annoying as shit. One of the two.
It's just not a good situation all around.
No. Bubba Sue said drivers would block them in. I mean, I guess, but you also want to make money. I could see them grouping together to pull a stunt about blocking them in, but I don't know if they do it on the regular.
Yeah, or they just get up there in the lot and talk about it. Okay, when you go to pull up, just pull up in front of the Waymo, and then as soon as that guy leaves, somebody else pull in front of him. If you're coming in, somebody's leaving in front of the Waymo, make sure you pull in front of the Waymo.
Right. I really, it's in regards to the Waymo, I really want to know. I haven't seen a lot of talk about like how trash the car is. Like, are you getting in?
How often are they taking them back to get cleaned?
I want to know the inside deets about the process for that. I haven't seen a ton on.
Yeah, it'd be great to have an interview or see an interview with somebody who was working on the backside on the cars and could tell you, they come. We bring them in every fourth ride, or we bring them in twice a day, or things like that, and
or we only bring them in when there's blood.
That's right. Yeah, we bring them in once a week, whether they need it or not.
Right. Right. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's not as much as it probably should be.
I'm sure because they're losing money
every time it's cleaning. I mean, you're not paying a driver, but if it's back there getting cleaned, I mean, it's not making money. So
they just need a car where they can just as soon as the people get out, these nozzles come out and just like pressure wash the whole thing, and then these big blowers come out and just dry it real quick, and then on to pick up the next person. That
it does sound crazy, but I wouldn't hate some sort of sanitizer that just kind of misted through the car just to I don't know how long that like Lysol has to be on a germ before. I think it's, I don't know, maybe a minute or so. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm just throwing.
But if they did it as soon as the people got out,
the second the door closes, just,
miss that thing. And
I think because, gross. All right, Patreon in 9 minutes. Rideshare Rick, come to the Patreon. If you are on the $7 tier, you can join us in the actual live stream, and you can be on camera. You don't have to, but it'd be fun to talk to you.
We'd love to have you.
Love to have you. Yeah, patreon.com/the Gig Econ podcast. There you can sign up there for a 7-day free trial. We'll be there in 8 minutes at 8:10 p.m. Eastern. And Larry worked this weekend.
Yes.
I remembered.
Yes. Thursday I will be driving tomorrow night, and then this weekend we don't have any plans, no kids in town, anything like that. So I will be out doing some gig work.
Okay. For me, I don't know. I have a field trip Saturday night, taking band out again. Yep. I probably won't because I'll probably take Sunday off because The Lions
watching
play
football.
Yeah, I'll watch football all day, like intermittently. But the Lions play Sunday night, so I'll be real crabby Monday morning. Even if they win, I'll be fucking tired.
Who they play Sunday?
They play the Chiefs.
Oh,
Kansas City Chiefs. I'm actually not worried about it.
No, I mean,
I'm more worried about the Bucks and the Vikings that'll pull one out of their ass. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, we pulled another one out last week. All four of our wins have been either last second field goal or last minute drive. I was like, man, I like watching good games, but can we win one by maybe 10 points or something where I don't have to be on the edge of my seat to the last second having a heart attack about whether or not we're going to win?
And who would have thought the Ravens would be shit in the bed this year? I mean, they've just always been competitive.
That's why you play the game.
I think we rattled them. We beat their ass to the pulp, and they're like, "Yeah, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
We're done."
Yeah, Eagles got beat last week.
Yeah, that could have gone either way. I'm not too confident about that one. And same with the Bucks. I mean, honestly, it could have gone either way every single game. So I mean, while they're very good, I mean, they could easily lose too.
Yeah, their record could be totally
1-4.
Yeah, it could be for sure.
All right, guys, 8:10 p.m. for the Patreon. As always, don't put up with anyone's bullshit.
We'll see you on the road.
All right, good night.
Hey, good night, everybody.
This podcast is produced and edited by Hey Guys Media Group. Want to start a podcast? Check out heyguysmediagroup.com.